Welcome back. So this is a Yacc program to recognize valid identifier, operator and the keywords which is present in a C program, which we send as an input to this particular Lex Yacc program. So this program has two parts in it. One is with the Lex part and the other one with the Yacc part. As you know, Lex part is used to check for the given rules, and Yacc part is used to check out with the grammar which are here. So let's start with the Lex part, definition section, including the standard IO and y.dab.h header files. Here in this program, the Lex rule part speaks about the fundamental or important things like tab, which will be neglected, and any other operators like plus, minus, star, divide by, equal to, lesser than, greater than will be recognized as an operator, and this particular printf line will print you what exactly a single character which has been selected, which will be present in the YY text. So that will be displayed, and I am returning this towards the Yacc program. Here all the returning part will be a token which will be shared by the Lex and Yacc program. So the third rule here is, this is a rule for identifying it's a number. So I can have one or more number of numbers, which I have to convert it to alphanumeric to integer whenever I am sending to the Yacc part. So I convert using a to I method with the selected text, and which will be saved in YYL value, and I'm going to send it. I'll print it as in there, and I'll return the particular digit token towards the Yacc program. So the fourth rule here is about the keywords. Here I'm just mentioning the required fundamental keywords like integer, character, bool, float, return till void. You can also insert all the keywords which are present in a valid C programming. So all these programs, all these keywords, if it is matching, then I'll just print the keyword which is selected in this particular rule, which will be present in YY text, and I return towards the Yacc program using a key token. So the last rule which I'm going to identify here is about the identifier. As you know that the regular expression for identifying a valid identifier goes in this way. It should start with the character. It can have n number of characters as well as the numbers, and if that is the case, then I print out the particular identifier which is present in YY text, and I return it as an ID towards the Yacc program, which will be my token. And if any other characters which are getting selected apart from these rules, we are just gonna ignore it. So this is, I don't have a C section or a C related code section in my Lex program, so that I get it through the Yacc program. So this is how the Yacc program looks like. I have a definition section where I have standard IO header file and standard library header file, and declaration of the variables, ID, a digit, key, and operators, which I keep track of how many values I have, so that I'll let the user know at the end how many values of identifier, how many digits, how many keys, how many operators I have within the given input file. So these are the tokens which have been sent from the Lex program towards the Yacc program, which will be utilized to recognize the grammar. So this is my grammar part which is present in the Yacc program, and if any case, as you can observe here, I have a input. Input can be a digit or an input. Input can be a ID or input, similarly key or input, or operator input, and this input ultimately can also be either a digit, ID, key, or operator. So if any of these cases get matched, so I'm incrementing my respective digit count, ID count, key count, similarly operator count. If this particular grammar are ended by the characters, so I increment digit character, I increment the identifiers, I increment the keys,